Welcome to Orlando, Florida, today at Camping World Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will have the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it down the left. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So USF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have...
Turning it on! He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Brown wants to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tide. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ODU. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got him.
Touchdown, USF! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. This time it's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll sneak in and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's caught. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. The give from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Monarchs are threatening in the red zone. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On the move, it's Roach. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Roach. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Norton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
He'll do it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Brown wants to pass. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad.
Going for it all. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
And I love when you make no bones about it. Bring in the beef, all the tight ends, the extra offensive linemen. Give it to the fullback. Let him plow ahead. You knew it was coming, and you couldn't stop it.
Makes the grab for the 2, and now they climb to within 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Roach. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Monarchs in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it.
Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. The 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown. Old Dominion. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what throws the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Brown will throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, South Florida. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that's a backbreaker for this defense, Jesse. They were doing everything they could, trying to let that clock run out, force a field goal. They execute under 10 seconds left, and they put it in the end zone.
Yeah, how about the situational offense there too, though, David? Understanding the time and the clock and managing it absolutely perfectly. And now the decision, do you go for 2 and try to tie this thing up before you head into the locker room?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, several notable storylines there, and a first half of a Cure Bowl that absolutely had its moments. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Shakes off the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. On the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Norton. Touchdown Bulls! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Creates a little space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He'll pull it on the read. Short gain on the play before he slides. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Floating away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After that last incompletion, here's second and 10 from their own 20. The play action fake. He's going to let it go. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets enough. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Touchdown, USA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. They want to run it left here. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Bulls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Leaves it with the running back. Spins away from the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, South Florida. And the beatdown has ensued. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season. Welcome to the port city of Mobile, Alabama, here at Hancock-Whitney Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the 68 Ventures Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Raging Cajuns offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Howard. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Delaware's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. Turning it on. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught over the middle, it's Jensen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first, now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Williams.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The throw to the outside is complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Delaware. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Using his legs, it's Perry. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. Nestles it in at the 35. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Hold it. Finds his man on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jensen. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Blue Hens are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Got the quick pass. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Powers forward. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Number 92, on to punt it away.
They boot it away on 4th down. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver.
Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. The run to the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hines is back in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it there in Mobile, just another typical 68 Ventures Bowl.
And the Raging Cajuns will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. This time they'll go to the running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Silver. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's first down from the 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to throw it, Howard. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Fires left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They want that clock to run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Delaware.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Missouri State's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and
He's going to go for a big one. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Turning it on! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll go with a direct snap. Paul down, Liddell moves the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and getting good third down.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Right on the money. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Clark to fire. Looking down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pressure coming to the 15. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Bears! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's knocked down immediately. quietly, but not before he moves the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Going to take a shot. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Caught in the backfield. It's Clay. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
A strike downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the 1st guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Clark wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
And the Bears are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Rayner. That's caught. It's Cobb. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. In some room to work. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off play action on first down. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Raider. Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's another Red Wolves.
They send the tight end in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On the run, it's Clay. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Red Wolves are flying down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the gun, running back on the move.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got him downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Clark to fire. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
That is is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last 2 drives.
Oh, he wants it all. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cobb. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The inside handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it at the 25.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. To throw, it's Rayner. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
And the Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking for space. It's Clay. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Red Wolves are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Rayner. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Snap in the shotgun. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cobb. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So here comes the Bear offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Clark wants to throw. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And the linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bears decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He'll toss it. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas State! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He might want another play. Clark to fire. Rushes on him. 1st down and more. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets open down the middle. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. uncorks one. Working on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught behind the line. It's Rucker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Running into the open space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Complete out of the backfield. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The sure hands, it's Rucker. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Summers. Turning it on. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. The Red Wolves want to move quickly.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. To the air, it's Rayner. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And here they come, almost all the way back. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 3rd and short, just trying to get it up for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
He had a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole where you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.